This is my new 2022 Specialized Levo Comp, the turbo version. I just got it a couple days ago. It's the 3rd of March. I have the 2020 Levo and have loved that bike. There are a few different changes. So biggest one, mullet. The geometry is huge. It's a lot different. I've only climbed a couple miles up a dusty dirt road for now, but I'm getting ready to hit Barrel and Zen in St. George, so you can see that it's dusty. I really love this cobalt blue. I'm so glad I got it. I did put the frame protection on, and you can see the difference of the, it's kind of hard in this light, but there's gloss and then kind of a matte. So I went with the gloss frame protection. So it kind of made it a gloss blue, which is still awesome. I love it more than the black. The motor is a 2.2 version of it, which I did have some issues on my first bike with the motor, but they fixed that. This version has a bigger belt. I had the 700 watt battery in my other bike, and that is a must in my eyes. So I looked at the carbon comps. I really don't care about having the carbon on this bike. It's got the Fox 36 up front with the Rhythm, and then the Fox Float X on the back. So 160 up front, which is new to me. I only had 150 up front, still 150 in the back. Chain stays shorter with the mullet, so I don't know if I'll notice that much of a difference. So hopefully I can get the brakes bedded in time for the waterfall coming up on Barrel. I feel like I could slow the rear down a little bit. Seems to be. You guys good? Have fun. I can feel the back is definitely a little bit more playful. I think I can get it up in the air quicker. So I can definitely feel that the front end's out there a little bit farther. I didn't take the best lines down the waterfall. The bike definitely helped with that. So far feels different than my 2020 version of the Levo Comp. If I hadn't been riding it lately, I don't know that I necessarily would have noticed a huge difference. I was actually down here in St. George 3-4 weeks ago, so I was able to ride it. First time down Barrel on this bike. So far, torque feels great. Even the shock feels great. I'd say they're both set pretty close to where they need to be. That to the right is that, oh, brakes aren't bedded in. That junction back there to the right is that huge drop. Shout out to my amazing wife. It's our 23rd anniversary. We're staying down here, and we brought the Razor. We went out for a ride today, Friday, and I don't ever bring my bikes when it's just the two of us on weekends like this. There's one jump I should hit, but I'm not, because I don't like to leave her. But she's so awesome that she said, it's a new bike day, bring it with you. So far this bike has been great. Just finished up Barrel. Now I'm climbing up Zen, which is one of my favorite trails because I love the techie stuff. So I'm about 5'11", close to 6 foot. I got the S4, which is comparable to the large, is what I had on my 2020. So it feels good. It's a little bit longer reach, but haven't noticed a difference yet. None that would bother me. I was actually just right up here a few hours ago in the side-by-side. You know, they make these awesome frame protection kits that I absolutely love. My first couple bikes, I just bought the clear coat stuff and put them on myself. Now they have these kits that are cut specifically for your bike, which I've put on myself too. And they're not fun, I'm not good at it. But the first thing to get scratched on my bike is the wheels. When is somebody gonna come out with something that protects the wheels? I love this rocky stuff. And there's rocks that always curl up and scratch my wheels. It already happened today. I'm probably 5 or 6 miles into a ride. Brand new bike. But if I'm gonna get a scratch anywhere, I'd rather it be the wheels than the frame. But I'm just surprised nobody's come out with something. That would be awesome. I love Specialized tires. The grip is just awesome. I had somebody convince me to go buy a Max that's like DH or something, and I was almost ready, and I asked him how many miles he would get out of his, and he was way less than me, probably half. So this newer version doesn't give you all the power right up front. It kind of ramps it up, and I can feel the difference, but I kind of liked all that power instantly. And you can adjust it, but it still feels really nice. It's a bit of a techie section. I dinged my wheel right there before. I did put Canis in the rear. I can't say that I can feel a difference. I guess that's good. So this one, if I go right, I can clean it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. On a real bike, That's a brutal section. But that turbo was sweet. So I've always been a huge e-bike fan, and had to wait to get one because I had to have surgery on both hips, and I have a bad back. So when I got my surgery done on both hips, as soon as I was clear, that's when I bought my last Levo, and I love it. I love the e-bike. I love the whole idea of it. I know some people like to bag on them, but I ride, I don't know, 3,000 or 4,000 miles on a road bike. I probably put 500 to 1,000 on my normal my normal mountain bike, my Stunt Jumper. But my back just kills me after I'm trying to get up and over all these techie stuff. And I can ride this bike and have a great time, sweat like I am right now, and then go back and be able to walk the rest of the night and tomorrow, where that's not the case on a normal mountain bike. My back just gets so sore. So I love it. I love seeing people that can't be active out on one of these. And I use it actually a lot for recovery rides after I do a big road ride when my legs and back are stiff and I don't have the strength to get on the bike for a day or two after a 100-mile road ride. I can get on this bike and spin my legs out, have a blast. That's the second reason, biggest reason I like them. The biggest reason, they are so freaking fun. I've been able to do some amazing rides, adventures on these things, where I can go out and climb 5,000 feet, get to descend all that, go explore trails that may not be the funnest, and I don't regret doing them, where on my normal mountain bike I'm sore afterwards and it wasn't a fun trail, so then it bothers me. So this bike is just by far the funnest. First ride out, I would say I'm really happy I got this bike. I wish Specialized wouldn't have cut out the bike shop, but the bike feels great. I can feel a difference, which I didn't think I would. The slacker head tube angle, the smaller tire in the back, and the shorter chainstay. I can feel a difference with all of that.